If you've been wanting to learn how to do your makeup but everything online looks too complicated or expensive, this video is for you. I'm going to show you an easy and affordable makeup routine because in 2026 you really don't have to break the bank to achieve a simple glam. Don't forget to use the subscribe button and share to your friends. Most of the products I'm using today are very affordable and you can easily find them at a drugstore around you. First, we are going to clean the face because you never want to start your makeup on a dirty face. I applied my lip balm, now I'm applying moisturizer. It helps keep the face soft and hydrated before makeup. This Miss Matrix moisturizer is super affordable and works for all skin types, so it's perfect if you're just starting. Apply the moisturizer all over your face and let it dry. This is a simple trick to achieve a flawless base. Always let products set before moving to the next step. And the next step is the face primer. Primer helps your makeup stay in place all day, and I'm using the Adventure Face Primer, which I got for only 4,000 naira, and it's been amazing. Make sure to apply it all over your face, focusing on your T-zones and other areas that get oily, and let it dry. When applying your face products, don't just rub them in. Apply and gently massage them into your skin. This helps the product sit better on your skin and prepares it for the next product. This video is packed with simple makeup tricks to elevate your routine, so if you skip, you lose. This trick is for my girlies with smile lines like mine. Sometimes makeup can settle into that area and cause creasing, but honestly, don't beat yourself up about it. Smile lines are completely normal. I smile a lot and I'm not about to stop smiling just because of makeup. What I like to do is to apply a small amount of my eyeshadow primer on my smile line area and blend it out properly. Try not to smile while doing this so you don't create more creasing. Once it's blended, set it lightly with setting powder. I know my face looks funny right now but trust the process. Next, I'm going in with my Ava foundation in color 7. This is my exact shade. Your foundation shouldn't be lighter or darker than your skin tone if you want a natural finish. I like to apply my foundation in light stroke motions first before going in with my damp soft beauty blender. Before blending directly on your face, take a tiny bit of foundation on the beauty blender first. This helps it blend better and prevents it from soaking up all the foundation on your face. I've been using this Ava foundation for the longest time now and I honestly recommend it. It's affordable, easy to blend, and it doesn't cake. And remember, the key to flawless makeup is your blending game. Blend, 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 like your life depends on it. Always clean the corners of your eyes before or after doing your eye makeup. It keeps your makeup looking neat and fresh. I like to use a cotton bud for this, so make sure you always have one in your makeup kit. If you're a beginner on a budget, I would advise you to get a good lip palette that you can also use as blush. I've had this palette for over 3 years now and it's still serving me well. Since we are going for a simple glam today, I'm using a mild pink shade as my blush. Blush helps add color and warmth on your face. Apply it on the apples of your cheeks and then blend it slightly toward your cheekbones for a more lifted look. And as always, blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. I applied it on the center of my face, on the chin, on the forehead, under the eyes, and on the bridge of the nose. This is one of the most affordable and seamless concealers I've used. I think I'm really an Ava girly now. Easy to blend and doesn't cake. I use the Ava concealer in color 30. It's okay to blend your concealer before going in with your contour, especially if you know your concealer dries quickly. I'm going to let my concealer sit for a while so it can give me a bit more coverage while I apply my contour. Your contour should be 2 shades darker than your skin color, while your concealer should be 1 or 2 shades lighter depending on how bright you want your under eye to look. Contour helps to create depth and definition on the face, so it is applied on the forehead, under the cheekbone, and on the side of the nose. When blending your cheek contour, blend it upwards into your blush. This helps lift the face and gives it a more sculpted look instead of dragging the face down. Don't forget, the key to a flawless finish is your blending game. Always take a little bit of product first before going directly onto your face, and try not to pack too much product on your face so it won't be difficult to blend. I use the remaining product on my beauty blender to apply along my jawline and blend downwards. It helps define the jaw and give the face a more sculpted and lifted look. Do you see how effortlessly this concealer is blending into my skin? For the under eye, I start blending from the outer corner towards the inner corner and then blend the lower part into my blush for a seamless transition on the cheeks and the upper part toward my eyelid. This technique helps lift the eyes and gives a subtle cat eye effect while keeping the under eye bright and smooth. I always take a little bit of the product on my beauty blender first so it doesn't pick up the product already on the face and blend more smoothly. I'm using this Adventure Concealer in color 1 to brighten my under eye. This Adventure Concealer is another good and affordable product you should add to cart. Don't forget to take notes and subscribe. Next, I'm going in with this Ava Translucent Setting Powder. It's affordable, easy to use, and gives a smooth matte finish. I like to use a triangular puff. Apply it after picking up the powder. Always tap off the excesses on your hand or gently blow it off before pressing it into your face. This helps prevent cakiness and helps keep everything in place all day. I'm using my beauty blender to blend my under eye well to avoid any crease before going in with my setting powder. Apply it on the areas you applied your concealer, under the eyes and on your T-zones and any area that tends to get oily. It helps prevent creasing. Remember, the key to a flawless finish is blending and pressing the powder in gently. Next, I'm going in with my face powder. I'm using the Bicham Ageless Powder Palette to lightly dust over my face to set my makeup and blend everything together. This helps reduce shine and give the skin a smooth, even finish. Remember to be light-handed so your makeup still look natural and well blended. I'm going in with my powder contour to set the areas where I applied my cream contour. I'm using a darker shade from my powder palette for this. Powder contour helps deepen the contour, add more definition and keep it in place for longer. I apply it on my forehead, under my cheekbones and along the side of my nose. Then blend it well so it looks soft and natural. If you're a beginner, I have a video on the different types of makeup brushes and their uses, so make sure to check it out. Now I'm sculpting my face using my Sacha Cup powder in banana. This step is also called baking and it helps to sculpt the face while locking all the cream products in place. I'm applying it under my eyes to brighten, under my cheekbone to define the face and on the bridge of my nose. I will let that set for a bit while I move on to my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I use a little edge control to lay them down first. Edge control are most girls' everyday go-to, so it's easy to find. You can buy eye pencils in pack or singly. I have a detailed video on how to achieve a perfect eyebrow for beginners, so make sure to check it out. Thank you. You won't believe I've been using this eyeshadow primer since I started doing makeup. The name has worn off, but I think it's classic or fair good. Eyeshadow primer helps your eyeshadow pop and last longer. Today we are keeping it simple with an easy glam look, perfect for beginners or a quick glam day. I just got this 3-in-1 Blossom eyeshadow palette recently and it's the best decision I've made. I got it for just 13,000 naira. It has matte, shimmer and nude shades, just perfect for a beginner on a budget. Now let's create a simple nude eye look. I'm starting with a dark brown shade on the outer corner and I'm using it as my transition shade to add depth to the eyes. I'm blending it softly into my crease using light circular motion so the color diffuses nicely without any harsh lines. I went in with a new shade on the inner part of my eyelid to brighten the eyes. Always dust off the excesses before going into the eyes. Then I'm using a clean brush to blend everything together to avoid any harsh lines and blending where the two colors meet so they melt seamlessly into each other. Instead of using a liquid eyeliner, I'm using my black eyeshadow to create a soft wing liner. I use an angled brush and softly drawing out my wing. Then I'm blending it with a dark brown eyeshadow in circular motion to soften the edges. This is a simple trick I use to sharpen my wing liner. With a small concealer brush, I take a little concealer and apply it right under my wing to clean up and sharpen the edge. Then blend it out and set it with a little setting powder. One tip I have for beginners is to know your brushes and their purposes. This is a blending or buffing brush. I use it to gently dust off any eyeshadow fallout on my face before going in with my face powder to blend everything together. It helps keep your base looking smooth and clean. Our look is finally coming together. These are just the finishing touches and yes, they are very necessary. I'm using this thick black eye pencil on my waterline to add definition and make my eyes pop. Like I said earlier, This video is packed with makeup tricks to elevate your makeup routine. Set your lips with a little translucent powder before lining them with a lip liner and thank me later. This helps the liner go on smoothly, prevent smudging, and make your lipstick last longer. Nude lips are perfect for a quick glam. I started lining my lips with a brown lip liner. I like to slightly overline my lips for more definition, but if you have bigger lips, skip overlining. I added a black lip liner over the brown and gently smacked my lips together to blend the colors for a smooth, natural finish. Can you believe this blush is just $4.5? It's a total must-have, trust me. I'm taking the dark pink shade and applying it on the apples of my cheek. Just smile, and that's exactly where the apples of your cheeks are. I finished my lips by applying a nude shade from my lip palette. If you remember, I also use this palette for my blush, using one stone to kill two birds. I pressed my lips together to blend it, then topped it off with my favorite lip gloss. Yes, I'm forever a lip gloss babe. Highlighter is my secret to a glowing look. I'm using the LA Gear highlighter and applying it to the high points of my face, top of the cheekbones, brow bones, the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and chin. It catches the light and makes your features pop. I'm using the same eyeshadow brush I used for my brown eyeshadow on my waterline. It helps smoke out the waterline and blend everything together. And here is the final trick of this video. After applying your lipstick, place your finger in your mouth, close your lips around it, and gently pull it out. This removes the excess lipstick from the inner part of your lips so it doesn't transfer to your teeth. To lock everything in place, I'm finishing off with a setting spray. I'm using this Kiss Beauty setting spray. It's just 3,000 naira and it's been my go-to since I started learning makeup. Setting spray helps melt all the powder products together and remove that powdery look, so your makeup looks more skin-like. Spray, 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 and let it dry. To finish everything off, I'm using the So Pro Seal It spray. This helps lock my makeup in place and keeps it from moving or smudging throughout the day. When spraying, hold it a little away from your face. This ensures a fine mist that evenly covers your makeup without disturbing it, and let it dry. And here is the final look. Can you believe you created this full glam without breaking the bank? Everything looks super expensive, but we did it on a budget. This is proof that beginners can start makeup, practice, and create amazing looks. Don't be afraid to try new things and experiment. Just a little reminder, be careful where you buy your products. There are so many affordable original options out there. No need to overspend or risk fake products. I had so much fun creating this look and showing you all the tips and tricks along the way. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any more fun makeup content. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep playing with makeup, have fun, and always feel confident in your glow. Thanks for watching. I love you. Mwah.